Coming up on Orange Zest, it's Oscar season. What movies are on the Orange Zest radar?
Cassie and I go downtown to a new restaurant in Armory Square.
And how you can stay active this winter.
And what you need to know about what's trending in your neighborhood. Orange Zest starts right now. Welcome to this week's episode of Orange Zest. Tonight, we have all of your news, both entertainment and entertaining. I'm Jeff Kurkjian.
I'm Cassie DiLaura. The SU Drag Show was this weekend, and it was anything but a drag. That is our top story. The preliminary round of Pride Union's 13th annual drag show competition gave students a peek into the fabulous world of drag. Orange Zest reporter Cheyenne Devon tells us more about the unique competition.
It was a fierce, fun, and fabulous night at the preliminary round of Pride Union's drag show competition. The event was hosted by Milk, who is a professional drag queen best known for being a contestant on Season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race. The drag show provides a unique opportunity for those looking to explore the glamorous world of drag.
So we wanted a place where people can experiment with drag and sort of the artistry of it and have a really fun time. Like, that's what it's all about.
After the performances, the judges announced that all of the contestants will proceed on to the final round of the drag competition.
I'm so excited. I love it.
It feels awesome to be moving to the finals. Like, I'm really excited. I think we're going to amp it up. We know who our competition is, and we're going to go for the win.
We're definitely going to bring some harder game this time, hardcore.
The host, Milk, has been a professional drag queen for many years and has some words of advice for those who are just getting started.
So if you have any interest, the internet can be a fabulous drag mother. So just go on there, see what's out there, and just have fun.
The final round of the drag show competition will be on February 27th at 10 p.m. in Goldstein Auditorium. For Orange Zest, this is Cheyenne Devon.
The final round will be Friday, February 27th in Goldstein Auditorium.
The Oscars are this Sunday. We have Brittany Muller. God, I can't do names.
It's so bad with news.
Now to give us her movie predictions. Brittany, what's in running for the Best Picture?
Oh yeah, so we have some big names. They include Birdman, Boyhood, the Grand Budapest Hotel, and my favorite, The American Sniper. Bradley Cooper plays an incredible role of a Navy SEAL, so I can't wait to see.
You know what? I still have yet to see American Sniper.
Really?
You know, I saw American Sniper, and I'll be honest, I don't cry very often, but the emotions were running in that movie. It's so real. The first person kind of camera angles really think that you're in it, and I really thought it was a very different movie. Speaking of Bradley Cooper, he's nominated for Best Actor. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Who is he going up against?
He's going against Steve Carell and Michael Keaton, but Bradley Cooper is incredible. This is his third consecutive nomination.
Wow.
Last year he was nominated for American Hustle, and the previous year for Silver Lining Playbook. So
do you think he's going to take it?
I do. I really do. He's an incredible actor, so I can't wait to see the outcome.
Also, Steve Carell is nominated unusually for a very serious role. I haven't seen his film yet, but I heard it's good. Now, kind of moving away from Best Actor to Best Actress, who's matching up against who this year?
Yeah, so we have Felicity Jones from The Theory of Everything, which is incredible. Also, Rosamund Pike, and my favorite, Julianne Moore.
She's great. She's having a really big year this year.
She is.
But moving on, who's hosting?
Neil Patrick Harris.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, so last year it was Ellen DeGeneres,
Right.
but Neil Patrick Harris has hosted everything, the Tonys, the Emmys, so he'll be a great host, and we're looking forward to Sunday. So
He actually made an appearance in Gone Girl, a movie that has a couple nominations, which I think that's a little different, having somebody who's in a nominated movie. also hosting, but he's been great. He's hosted a lot of different award shows, and he's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, I am
So
too.
I'm really, really excited. I rev up for the Grammys. The Oscars. Excuse me. I don't know about you guys, but like I find it so much fun. It's such a good time.
Well, thank you so much, Brittany. Sorry to cut you off, but thank you so much for giving us our Oscar preview. We're definitely looking forward to seeing if your predictions come true.
Coming up on Orange Zest, Cassie and I give you a taste of a new restaurant that's downtown.
And our own Jackie Prager is back in the studio with which shows to DVR and which to skip. Stay tuned.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Aww. You should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
You guys, when it's this cold out, I don't know about you guys, but all I want to do is just stay at home inside in front of my TV.
Hit up Netflix and just watch as many shows as I possibly can. So we got Jackie Prager here with us, with all the sitcoms, the soap operas, the dramas, anything that can help you through the week. So welcome back, Jackie.
Thanks for having me. And so TV is filled with dramas, reality shows, and sitcoms, but we can't forget about the late night comedy shows. From the David Letterman Show to the Daily Show, and now to Last Week Tonight, we've been captivated by the witty writers who are able to point out the good, the bad, and just the downright awful statements and trends that are happening around the world. Jon Stewart announced that he'll be leaving the Daily Show after 19 years and 2,000 episodes, racking in over 3 million nightly viewers. Stewart would pave the way for late night hosts. And one of the newer nightly show hosts, John Oliver, he's creating a buzz across the nation on his show Last Week Tonight. Time is calling it the John Oliver effect. The outspoken Brit has challenged the FCC over net neutrality and caused such a reaction that the FCC's website crashed from an overload of complaint emails. With 2 days, over $25,000 was donated to a women's engineering foundation that Oliver spoke about on his show. Oliver is taking nightly comedy shows to a whole new level by being able to break down national news in a way that the public is able to understand the underlying issues. But don't worry, he still makes plenty of animal YouTube references and makes fun of a ton of public figures. And speaking of comedy satires, SNL is celebrating its 40th anniversary show. SNL launched some of today's best comedians and brought them back to highlight some of the show's best skits over the past 40 years. Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon to open the show with a musical. Steve Martin, Jim Carrey, Alec Baldwin, Will Ferrell, Tina Fey, and Amy Poehler were some of the few comedians of the many comedians that came back to the show. And the Weekend Report was in full effect, and SNL wouldn't be complete without some musical guests. And Queen Bee made an appearance, even though it was just an impersonation. And the 3.5-hour special made viewers excited for all the upcoming seasons. And so now for you guys, because there's so many late night shows, we're going to see how well you know the hosts. So I'm going to read you guys a quote, and you're going to see which of the many hosts, if you can guess who said it.
We're extremely competitive on this show, so we're going to see how this goes.
All right, well, get ready. First one is, I'm not saying this Congress is bad at its job. I'm just saying that Congress is equivalent to a skunk with its head in a jar of Skippy peanut butter.
Jon Stewart.
I'm going to have to go with Stephen Colbert.
You're probably right.
Final answer?
Final answers.
Yes.
Jon Stewart.
Oh, shoot, that was loud.
Good job. Well, redemption time. So this one is, Starbucks says they're going to start putting religious quotes on cups. The very first one will say, Jesus, this cup is expensive.
Jimmy Fallon.
I'm going to have to go with Kimmel, his rival.
Conan O'Brien.
Oh, wow. Well, I wish we could continue, but I'm just going to have to retire and say, Cassie, you win this
I
one.
win.
I'm sorry. Jackie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, good time.
Syracuse is known for not speaking during commercial breaks. Excuse me, Syracuse is known for its foodie spots, so Cassie and I decided to check out a new one.
We went down to Modern Malt in Arbery Square this weekend. Take a look at what went down.
I've heard a lot of good things about this restaurant, Cassie, so I'm very, very excited. I heard they have a Fruity Pebble French toast.
So you open at 7 and you're open until 4 a.m.?
Yes.
Wow. And what do people usually order when they come in at 2, 3 in the
We
morning?
have a smaller menu. We have a late night menu, so it shrinks it down a lot.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Side of bacon.
Oh.
Wow.
And ham and egg sandwich.
And the tots.
Yep.
Well, cheers to the Modern Malt.
Enjoy. I'm definitely stealing some of those.
Go.
So we'll get the whole trifecta, the jam, the syrup, and the cream.
The jam is unbelievable. Oh my gosh.
It is so good.
Look at that. Can you see how perfect that egg is? You see that? Oh my gosh.
How are you going to eat that?
I have no idea.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh my. Seriously, how am I supposed to?
I have no idea. Good luck.
Like grab it like this, and then.
I'd really like to see this one happen. It's going to go all over the place.
Oh my goodness.
That looks so good.
Wow.
With Fruity Pebbles. And to have this on French toast now, oh my gosh. It's heaven. A colorful little slice of heaven.
Happy 11 a.m. So Cassie and I are going to kind of check out what everybody else thinks about it. You guys know we like it, but let's go see if we can snag an interview. Come on. You guys, first time at the Modern Malt?
Yes.
How did you guys like it?
I mean, I think I passed out for a few minutes. I think the thing that won for us today was the biscuits. And this is amber bacon. Amber bacon. It will change you for the better.
I think the initial plans for developing this whole concept was kind of like a throwback, man. A throwback to like your vintage 1950s, 60s, retro diner, but still with the modern 21st century feel of today and the kids today and certainly the population of today. So that was the vision for Malt. I certainly hope that we succeeded with that.
Cheers to a great experience at Modern Malt and hopefully many more adventures for Jeff and Cassie.
Yeah, we'll be around. Yes. We'll be around. This was a great experience. So. Wow.
Woo! Tequila.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's noon here in Syracuse, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Cheers.
Wow. Looks like we're walking home. Such a fun experience, really good time, and another restaurant added to the great Armory Square.
Absolutely. Well, it's time for Jeff and I to go head-to-head in the Orange Zest game Last Word.
Cassie and I each have 15 seconds to give our 2 cents about a hot headline, and you can tell us who you agree with using the hashtag #OrangeZestLastWord. Tweet at CitrusTV. Let's go, Cassie. Are you ready?
All right, so 50 Shades of Grey broke box office records this weekend, but who's the ideal date for this sexy flick? Jeff, 15 seconds. Let's go.
I'm going to tell you who is not the ideal date, and that's your mother, okay? I've heard some terrible things about this movie in a way that this is not something to bring the family to. Don't bring the kids to this movie. And also, I'd say, don't bring the significant other, too. I think that's a little bit awkward.
You definitely just stole what I was going to say, but I would say definitely don't bring your significant other because you're supposed to be very comfortable with that person, but I feel like that's a very awkward situation. I would just go with a girlfriend.
Oh, like not my.
No,
okay,
not
yeah,
your
all right. I was gonna say that's what I said not to do.
Go with your girls, guys.
I don't think I would go see it with. It's not like, hey, bros, do we want to go? Oh, anyway. Sunday was the 40th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. Some of the guests included Miley Cyrus, Kanye, and Jimmy Fallon. Cassie, was it a good anniversary for the comedians?
Absolutely. I think my favorite performance so far, not performance, but Maya Rudolph when she was impersonating Beyonce. Hysterical. Every dance move that she did, the fan blowing in her hair, it was great. And I just think overall it was
I would have to agree.
Okay.
I think the Beyonce is good. Sorry to cut you off. However, I got to give props to Steve Martin. Coming out there,
yes.
He was like the lead host to start us off, and he absolutely killed it. I mean, it was so much fun.
Excuse me.
Lots. All right, well, I guess that's all the time we have.
You didn't get my Steve Martin reference, did you?
Well, we got to go on. We got more show to go. I guess that's all the time we have for Last Word. Don't forget to tweet us, #OrangeZestLastWord.
And up next we have, you're just stealing my lines.
Go ahead.
Up next we have an old favorite, the Twitter game. We'll be right back.
To go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. You get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
Everyone here at Orange Zest was very curious to see what the students at Syracuse University were doing for Valentine's Day. So Orange Zest reporter Catherine Witherspoon and I went out to see just how romantic the campus really is. Take a look. Hey guys, we're out here for Orange Zest, seeing what everyone's doing for Valentine's Day.
Cassie, we gotta know what people are doing.
We have to know. I'm Cassie DiLaura.
And I'm Kat Witherspoon, everybody. And what are y'all plans for Valentine's?
Nothing. We're hosting events through my fraternity, Alpha Phi fraternity, for the women on campus.
I'm gonna be on Skype for Valentine's Day, crying the whole time.
Wow.
With who?
A girl across the country.
Probably gonna go out to dinner. It's one lucky lady. I'll probably just,
Got to choose one on the
name
list
out
of
the
many.
hat, I'll probably pick it out of the hat. It doesn't really matter.
Where are you taking her?
P.F. Chang's probably.
What's the best thing you've ever done for a girl on Valentine's Day?
I really like to copy Noah from the Notebook, so I wrote her a letter every day for a year.
Just spent too much money. That's really what it comes down to.
Not the worst thing you wrote.
So in my fraternity, I'm the number 3, so I decided to give her 3 different gifts throughout the weekend. So
Can you be my Valentine?
Valentine's Day is not that happy of a holiday. People think it is. It's really not.
You sound like Cassie.
Yellow roses, they define friendship. So we believe friendship is the first step to any love relationship or just a friend relationship. So we're going out handing out yellow roses to all the beautiful women of campus.
You guys ever had a Valentine?
Yeah, last like 2 years. This year, no.
What's the best gift you've given?
It's all about the food. It's all about the food on Valentine's Day. Going somewhere for a good steak, getting a good bottle of wine, stuff like that.
I guess you can give your best kiss.
And now it's time for your favorite game, the Twitter game, with Cheyenne Devon. I got it right this time. Cheyenne.
Awesome. I can tell you've been practicing, so let's get started. Our first tweet is suffering from flat hair today. # blame it on the rain. Was that Ryan Seacrest, Neil Patrick Harris, Blake Lively, or Lord?
I'm going to chime in and say C, Blake Lively.
Okay, Blake Lively.
I don't really think Blake Lively is really active on Twitter, so I'm going to go with, it's going to be Ryan Seacrest or Neil Patrick Harris, so I'm going to go with Ryan Seacrest.
Okay, Cassie won it.
I don't think I've won one in the history of Orange Zest. All right, what's the next one? Maybe
Sure,
this
you
will be
have
my
one
lucky
more
one.
chance,
Okay,
one more
here we go.
chance. So the next one is a simple one. It says # bus life. Was that from Chris Brown, Drake, Justin Bieber, or Jimmy Fallon?
Well, I'm actually, winners go first,
I
right?
guess
That's
so.
the rule. Chris Brown and Drake are on tour right now. Justin Bieber is not, and Jimmy Fallon is not, obviously. So I'm going to go with Chris Brown.
Okay, Chris
I'm
Brown.
going to go with Justin Bieber.
Jeff won this one.
No way!
Justin Bieber.
What?
You guys tied this time.
I think I deserve to win that.
I was
think that
sure.
double or nothing
I was
right
sure
there.
about
Thank
that
you,
because
thank you,
they're
everybody.
on the.
Thank you.
No.
Sorry about that.
He redeemed himself. So always a pleasure, guys.
Cheyenne, thank you so
much.
After the break, I'm getting Cassie and Jeff on their feet to show you how you can stay active this winter. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
You got a king?
Go fish.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
Jimmy can't sing, and Tommy can't dance, so we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww.
Kids will spend 22 minutes watching us, the super duper party troopers, sing about ants in their pants.
Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play, what you wear, how you dance, or even what direction life takes you. You just need to be there. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
We just did a quick change. Real quick, we're still adjusting. We should switch spots. Switch with me. I'm going under, and you go over. Okay.
All right, when it's this cold outside, I use any excuse not to go to the gym.
Well, now you don't have one. We're joined by Sarah Valenzuela to teach us some home exercises to keep you toned throughout hibernation season. What's going on, Sarah?
All right, so if you don't have time to go to the gym and you really want to get in some kind of weight workout, a good alternative would be to use some water bottles. Try to use them of the same weight. So Cassie, we're going to start off with you right now. So what we're going to do right now is something I like to call a slightly weighted squat, since these things are only like 1.2 pounds. So what you're going to do is grab these bottles, right? Okay. You might want to shift over a little. Sorry, Jeff, right?
That's all right.
So the way to do a proper squat is you want to make sure both feet are planted on the ground, shoulder width apart, okay? Okay. So what you're going to do is raise your arms up, and the bottles, bring them down, and squat. Good. All right. So while you do that, we're gonna have you move over and keep doing squats over there. We're gonna bring Jeff over.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. This is tough.
You go, and I still do my
stuff.
All right. You might want to step over though.
Yep.
All right, there we go. You can keep doing the squats.
All right. Keep going.
All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to teach you, Jeff, how to do what I like to call a flying squat. Okay. So the idea behind the squat, typical squat form in which you just squat down, but when you come up, you want to come out into a fly.
Okay.
So it's down and then out, down, out, down.
I'm already exhausted.
I want to do it. You got to do it. Down, out. Good. All right. So now I've got one more thing for you, Cassie. Come over here. I'll take these bottles from you.
Lord, thank you.
All right. So this one we're just gonna get on the floor a little bit. Jeff, you might have to take a step
I'm
off
just
the
gonna keep
stage.
squatting.
Get on the floor.
I need this. Oh, okay.
All right. You might have to like get all the way
Oh,
up.
yeah. See you
You
guys.
need to just scoot all the way to the end. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're going to, try and keep your body in a V-shaped position.
Okay.
Keep your arms behind you for balance, and we're just gonna link feet.
Oh gosh.
And we're gonna push off just like this. I call this one the best friend. I see why. So we're just gonna bring your best friend over here now too. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, Jeff.
What's going on, best friend? I don't know how many of these I can do. Okay, so we're feet up against each other.
Yes.
You have
All
small
right.
feet, Cassie. All right, so we're going like, do I have to do that?
Yep, just like that.
Work it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This could be quite a workout. I'm going no hands. No. Oh gosh. All right, hands are important. I'm
Hands
assuming.
are
Okay.
important.
All right, that was great.
I'm tired. Are we done working out already?
Yep, that's
I think
it.
we can do some more squats, Cassie.
All right.
Why don't we do it? All right. This one's for our producer, Ali. We got a couple squats coming your way right now.
You can do it.
Woo!
I'm not good at squats.
While we're here, we'd like to wish our news director, Lauren, a happy birthday. And we'd like to thank my calves for trying so hard during today's show.
And thank you for coming in and doing our workout show with us.
Ooh. How many more do you got in you? I'm a competitive kind of folk. Well, I guess that's all we have for this week's Orange Zest.
Until next time, I'm Cassie DiLaura.
And I'm Jeff Kurkjian, and my calves are burning. Keep it zesty, Syracuse.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Huntington.
Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Oh, hello there. Oh,
where's that bear?
I grew up in the housing projects of Cleveland. I didn't even know that life could be any better than it was. Education for me has been a way to get away from the agony of what was normal life. I want to be able to impact the community, not just look back on where I came from, but to reach back to where I came from and pull some people up with me. My name is David, and I am your dividend.
Well, I was just sweating so much there, I thought the show was over.
But we were having so much fun, so we had to come back.
Yeah, of course. And that was, there's a whole bunch of good workouts that you can do at home with water bottles, with all that. That's right. I'm less of a gym guy, more of a in my own space kind of person.
6-minute abs.
You know, I don't do abs, but I do like squats. I like run on a treadmill at home, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, Sarah, we're gonna tweet out some more interesting stuff at CitrusTV, so be sure to follow us. Also, please chime in using #OrangeZest, last word, to talk about the hot topics we're talking about. What are we talking about? SNL 40?
Oscars this weekend.
The Oscars are coming up on Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping American Sniper pulls off the big victory this year.
So do I. That's it for us.
I think that's what we're looking at. So, well, now that's all.
That's it for us. I'm Cassie DiLaura. Thank you so much, Syracuse.
And I'm Jeff Kurkjian. Keep it zesty.